What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Gakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Inventory review for the weekend of June 20th to the 23rd, and so let's get started. But just before we do, Advanced GG literally just now launched a new flavor only available for the summer, Margarita Lime. Now this is part of their hydration lineup, so no sugar, no caffeine, just a ton of vitamins, minerals, and electrolytes to keep you hydrated. Now some of you might be going, wait a minute, a Margarita Lime flavored supplement that keeps you hydrated? This would be really good with... I can't say where I'm going, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know where I'm going. Definitely check it out. They gave me a special link so my viewers can get to the page first, guys. Definitely snag some before it's sold out. Now, as for Xur... Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for the Catalyst, guys, it's a banger right off the start, the Acreus Catalyst. This is insane. Not only will it give the Acreus more overall ammo, but it also gives it Trench Barrel, which provides a 50% damage bonus, guys. The Acreus is a really old raid weapon, but is still relevant to this day. This is literally, right now, one of the best weapons in the entire game to farm the first boss of the Prophecy Dungeon, which is like the best weapon farm for that dungeon. So like right now, this gun is meta for a DPS farming strategy. So definitely pick this up if you have the Acreus. Then guys, for the Huckleberry, pretty good catalyst as well, gonna give it kinetic tremors. After that, for the exotics, we have the Celestial Nighthawk with not a spiky roll at all, guys, 65 overall. Then we've got kind of the same thing, 65 overall, really not too spiky, just everything other than recovery and intellect. Then, guys, we have a 66, much better on the spikes, but it's a Vesper of Radius, which isn't super meta. Really not a great exotic. Recovery and discipline are pretty high though, so it's okay there. And we do have the exotic class items for sale this weekend. Now, as for the random items, it's Gunsmith Engrams. Not interested in that at all. Now, moving on from there, for the random exotics here, we have the Two-Tailed Fox, you know, a decent rocket launcher. The Graviton Lance. If for whatever reason you don't have this thing, 100% buy it. This thing absolutely rips as a primary weapon. It's so good. Even though it got a little bit of a nerf recently, it's still cracked. Sweet Business, actually not bad. Actually, for whatever reason, if you don't have a Sweet Business, buy it because... Bungie just announced that the Actium War Rig for the Titan, the thing that improves machine guns and auto rifles and makes them shoot constantly, is actually getting a buff and will improve auto rifle and machine gun damage. So the Sweet Business is one of the best weapons in the game with the Actium War Rig because it has such a massive like magazine and reloads itself. Like it's gonna be sick. After that, for the Hawkmoon, Quick Draw, no thank you. Polygon Rifling, no thank you. Smooth Grip, no, absolutely not. That's not a good one. All right, now as for the weapons here, well, Whispering Slab with Quickjaw Vorpal, not really interested in that. Fractithist with Ensemble Thresh, absolutely not. A auto-loading holster Snapshot Sights 7 Seraph, absolutely not. Then we've got a Soul Survivor with Outlaw Frenzy, nope. Then we've got the Tarantula with Pulse Monitor Dragonfly, nope. And then we've got the Thin Precipice with, what is that, Steady Hands? Jeez, plus Hatchling. Yikes, dude. Now, I will say, however, Thin Precipice is craftable, guys. And there's not too many strand swords in the game, so... You know, check your patterns. If you're like 4 out of 5 from the original season and you missed the opportunity to craft it, you might want to buy one, use one Deep Sight Harmonizer, and get it unlocked. Then we've got a Thresh Whirlwind Blade Crown Splitter. Man, it's just like the first time we've seen Whirlwind Blade in so long on the Crown Splitter, and of course it comes with Thresh. So the thing is, there's a craftable version of the Crown Splitter, and it can't get Whirlwind Blade. So this is kind of the perk you're looking for on Xur's Crown Splitter, but unfortunately, you don't want to pair it with Thresh. Now, after that, guys, as for the armor, let's check the rarity of the Forged Mechanist set on Light.gg. So, this helmet was added back in Season 5, and it's actually now a pretty common set with around 48% of Guardians having access to this very helmet, guys. Now, moving on from there, checking the rolls here, 63... not that great intellect spike. 64 massive mobility and strength spike. Keep in mind, guys, this is one of those rolls that is trash now and potentially very good in the Edge of Fate because mobility is changing to the weapon stat, which will influence the damage you deal against miners, and then above 100, the damage you deal against bosses. So if you don't have high mobility Titan armor, consider this. After that, 66 with recovery and intellect. Don't like the intellect spike, so no thank you. And then another high mobility roll. Again, consider it. Now, let's move on from there to the Warlock. All right, for the Warlock, let's check the sword first. Relentless Assassin's Blade, no thank you. Now, as for the armor here, 65 big strength spike. Again, going to be a lot better in the Edge of Fate. Strength, melee, now your melee can go over 100. It gives you melee damage. That's a big deal. Mobility is getting a lot better. 65 here on the chest. Discipline and Resilience, not bad. Then we've got 64 here. Resilience is kind of okay. And then big Discipline spike. Actually not a bad piece if you do want Discipline, aka grenades. Let's go and check the Hunter. All right, for the Hunter, let's check the sword first of all. Relentless Assassin's Blade. I mean, this is actually the god roll. Now, you would like a better blade, I think, but Assassin's Blade improving your movement speed and lightweight frames improve your movement speed, and so you're actually going to go pretty darn fast with the Quick Fang. It's a unique combo, not many lightweight frames in the game, guys. Is there probably better swords with this day and age? Yes, but if you're always looking for a kind of the Quick Fang original Naruto running god roll, remember you can use this on the Titan and the Warlock now, you could consider picking this up. Moving on from there for the armor, 65 big intellect spike, no thank you. 65 not really too spiky where I want it to be, no thank you. 62 terrible. 65 big mobility and discipline. This is undeniably a great piece of armor. Great now. Remember mobility is changing the weapons. That actually might be a bit worse for the Hunters. They're going to probably want recovery, which is changing to the class stat for your class ability, but still an overall great piece. Guys, that's it for the video. Main thing, Aqueous Catalyst. Anytime that's being sold, big deal. Grab it if you can. That's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.